Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and I am so excited that you're here. Today we are going to be tackling a small kitchen organization project. I am finally tackling my spice cabinet. It is super messy and to be honest, I've never really thought about organizing it. You know how you come across people's Instagrams and blog posts and Pinterest and everything like that, and they're like super organized and uniform and just very aesthetically pleasing and satisfying to look at. Well, I definitely do not have one of those spice cabinets, but I, on a somewhat whim, ordered a spice organization kit off of Amazon last week and it finally arrived, so I figured I would bring you guys along while I tackle this little project. And just a little bit of background for you guys, I am not a super organized person like whatsoever. That being said, I do love to like look at the Home Edit and other organizational inspo type Instagram accounts and Pinterest and everything like that. I mean, Exhibit A, I have this organizational book. I have this organizational book. And I have this organizational book. So I feel like I should probably be a little bit more organized than I am, but I'd love to know if you guys are super organized or if you have any great organizational systems, particularly whenever it comes to kitchen organization. Drop a comment below and let me know. But anyway, let's get into today's project. Okay, so as I mentioned, I ordered this kit off of Amazon. It was about $40 and I wasn't planning on getting this or anything like that. It was just kind of a random, I decided in a moment that I really wanted to organize my spices. I do actually cook a lot, so I'm really looking forward to this, but it comes in this box. It's surprisingly heavy, but let's open her up. Okay, so I have opened it up very quickly and I literally just looked at it for a minute, but I'm really excited to show you guys this. So right on top here, this is exactly how it came. Right on top here are the labels, and it comes with different types of labels. So there are these black round ones, which I think fit like perfectly on the lids of the jars. These are the 24 jars that it comes with, but I think these fit perfectly like on the lids if you like that way. However, I am planning on using these square white ones. I just think they're so gorgeous. Okay, I'm setting these aside. These are the jars. Like I mentioned, it comes with 24 of these glass jars with the lids, and I think that they have the little, yes, this little plastic one. I actually saw a couple of these kits that came with the jars and the labels, but not this plastic topper, and I think this is a really important part of it. And then it also comes with a funnel, so that should be super helpful. And I will of course link to this Amazon set for you guys in the video description down below here. I did look at it really quickly right before filming this, and it did say that they were currently unavailable. I'm guessing that that just means that they were out of stock, so hopefully they'll be restocking soon, and so I'll leave that link there for you guys to check in on it. Okay, now for the part that I'm really a little embarrassed about. So we have, this is our spice cabinet. It's right above the stove, and we have these really old cabinets with these lovely, light, delicate hardware. But here's my current spice cabinet. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm really looking forward to kind of just some more, to a prettier looking spice cabinet. Like I mentioned, I do cook a lot, so hopefully every time I open this drawer from now on after I organize it, it will just be a joy to look at. Okay, so please don't mind this little coffee setup here. This is the cart in our kitchen where we keep all of this stuff, obviously. Just with the layout of our kitchen and where the window is and where the light falls, this is the best spot for me to film this for you guys to be able to see it, so please don't mind us there. So I'm going to first start by taking out all of the spices from our current cabinet situation. Alright, so now it is time to start filling up the new bottles with the spices. So I used the funnel for this first one. I thought it would be really easy, obviously, to get it into the bottle without spilling it everywhere, but it actually ended up sticking to the rubbery material of the funnel, so it ended up being a little bit trickier than I was expecting. Since I had a little bit of an issue using the funnel with the basil right before this, I just tried to pour it straight out of the bottle here, and clearly that went south pretty quickly. I ended up spilling it all over the table here, but you know, just rolled with the punches. And I promise my tabletop is very clean here, so please don't come for me for cleaning it up like this. So due to the spill right before this, I tried to give the funnel another shot, but was still really struggling with it. So I ended up just kind of folding it in like this and using it almost like a small little container to pour it. I found that that actually worked really well. The only issue still with the funnel is that clearly you can see all this oregano is still sticking to it. And so I don't know about you, but I don't really want oregano bits whenever I'm pouring my cayenne pepper. So I don't know, the funnel just didn't really do it for me. I'm not going to bore you guys with watching me do all of these, so I finished them up, and just as a reminder, here is where we started with my spice cabinet right before, a little messy, and then here it is completely cleaned out, totally empty, and drum roll please, here it is with the new organizational system in place. The bottles look really pretty. Opening this up is truly, it just makes me smile, you know. There were a couple that I didn't have enough bottles for, so I just left those as they were. And for anything that I had extra of, I put it behind the bottle so I can just fill it up whenever I run out. And that is one of the things that I do really like about these glass jars, is you can tell how much you have of what. And they do have labels for you to write in any personal seasonings that they might not have a sticker for. Alright guys, well we are all finished organizing our spice cabinet. I think it looks really pretty. That being said, that was kind of an exhausting and surprisingly frustrating project. I know that they had included the funnel, but I think because it was a rubbery material, the herbs really stuck to it. And I ended up not using it at all. It was more frustrating than anything. The other thing is that honestly, the labels on these, they were just like a little bit too big than the flat surface of the jar. So the corners kind of stick up a little bit because the jar has these kind of like rounded edge corners, and the labels just don't stick very well to them. For what the price was for these, I mean, yes, it looks great. I honestly don't know if I would recommend it though. Let me know what you think about how it turned out in a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Alright guys, well that is it for today's kitchen organization project. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button below to like the video, and then please also subscribe to my channel if you would. That way you don't miss whenever new videos come out every week. Next video, I am going to try to do the bathroom down here, totally redoing the powder room, so I'm very excited about that. Just have to actually tackle the project, but I hope to see you next time.